So, good morning, everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay. So today we are going to discuss about there is a new concept is called as a data structures concept. Okay. So basically, we must understand what do you mean by data structure. So basically, data is a raw fact. Human does not follow any structure to store data or info. But the computer is electronic device, right? It requires a data structure. Means data structure means a template, a pattern. It requires to organize data. Very broader level, we have two types of data structures, which means one is linear data structures. Second one is non-linear data structures. So linear data structures means objects or elements organized in sequential or consecutive fashion. Example, arrays, list, stack, and queues. All these are considered linear data structures. So where time complexity and space complexity is more if you organize linear way of representation. So to overcome the drawback of that, we go with the non-linear data structures. These data structures stores data in non-linear way. Example, tree data structure, graph data structures. Right. So now, according to the Python, data structures are classified two types. One is mutable data types, data structures. And second type is unmutable, immutable otherwise. Immutable data structures. Right. So mutable data structures means once they create it, further they will allow to make changes. Such data structures are list, set, dictionary. These are the data structures will be mutable data structures. Means once they're created, they could be allowed to be moved further. We can add, we can append, we can remove, all the operations can be performed on the top of the data structures. Comes to the immutable data structures, they are once created, they become read-only. It does not allow to make changes. Example, tuple, tuple, and numbers, yeah, and strings. So these are the three data structures. They won't allow to be make changes once they're created. So let us understand one by one. So these are the 5 important data structures we are going to discuss right now. So how exactly they will be created in Python, how they will be accessed and everything. Right? Let us. So comes to the string data structure. It is immutable data structure, which means what? Once it is created, further it doesn't allow to make any changes, right? So absolutely, it maintains indexing concept, to track the elements or characters, which means the strings will be allowed forward index, backward index. Yeah. So human can follow only forward index. Forward index is also known as the left to right. Whereas backward means right to left. Okay. Let us understand some more things. Okay. Ways to declare strings data structure. The first way is that the name of the person, Srini, city, within a single quotation, Hyderabad, and address, KPHP. Yeah. So these three are the different ways to declare the strings. Either you can declare them with the help of double quotation, within a single quotation, within a triple quotation is also be allowed as part of the Python is concerned. So if you want, you can able to print it. Name, city, address. So here an additional comma is exists, therefore it has thrown there. Yeah, I hope you understand that, this is a Srini is declared within the double quotation. Hyderabad is declared within the single quotation. KPHP will be declared within the triple quotation. Right. So there are three ways. There are three ways to declare the strings, right? But according to C, C++, Java, only the double quotation will be allowed. But these two will be new way of representation in Python. Okay. Right. So let us understand. So once the string is holding the particular data, then it will be maintains the storage, which means what? Let's suppose you have declared the Srini, right, as a name. Internally, it will be allocates the memory. It will be allocates the memory where the I will be there at a, or else you can take Srini S R I N N. Here there will be each character will be held in one particular block of a memory where it will be maintained. The indexing means it will be remember at a 0th index S will be exist, at a first index R will be exist, at a second index I will be exist, 3, 4, 5. The number of characters in a string will be 6, but it will be start the indexing at a 0 and it will be go up to n minus 1. This is the concept is called as a forward indexing concept, where it will be remember the character from left to right. But apart from this, even it will be remember from right to left also, which means that here it is a -1, here it is a -2, up to -6.
-0 won't be there, sir.
Uh,
-0 won't be there. Huh? In bottom, from left to right, it is
no,
0
no,
is
no,
coming.
no. No, no, no. If it is the left to right, it will be maintained. It will be start the indexing from the 0 by default by the interpreter.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, at the right hand side, let me clarify. Let me clarify now. I'm saying, let us take now forward indexing concept, which means what? I want to print the name is a string. What is the 0th character located at a 0th index? You see now what is output we are expecting in the name? S will be the character which is located at a 0th index. Now I'm expecting output as yes. You see. Now similarly, print a name of a 1, which means R will be there. Similarly, print a name of a 2, which means I want to retrieve the character which is located in the second index, which means I. You see, SRI. The third index, print name of the 3, which means that it will be retrieves N. The fourth one, n, and fifth one is again I. You see, SRI and NI, Srini, which means that, you have understand that exactly, the forward indexing is maintaining the index from the left to right up to n minus 1. It is the n minus 1. It is 0th index. Let us clarify that, backward indexing. What do you mean by backward indexing basically? It is also known as a right to left concept. Right to left indexing concept, which means what? Print name of -1. What is the output you are expecting if I give name of -1? In the name, absolutely, the I will be holding and represent that indicates at the -1 position. Okay. Let us execute. Yeah. -1. Okay. So now if you look at rest of the characters, print name of the -2, and next print name of -3. Likewise, it will be maintained the indexing from backside. So left and right is okay, but there is another operator is called slice operator. Slice means what? Where the lower boundary and upper boundary will be there. So let us suppose there will be the string. There will be the string go online trainings is world class training institute. Let us suppose I wanted to retrieve display world. If you understand the previous concept called as, previous concept is left right both indexing concept. Now I want this world to be displayed. How do you display? Like, there is an operator is string of here colon is there. Before colon will be the lower boundary, upper boundary will be the upper this one. I want to display the world. What index if you specify such a way that the world will be displayed, that's a homework for you now. That will be the assignment for you now. Please, I'll be taking 2 minutes time. Please kindly, I need a number to be written here, lower boundary where the world will start, and upper boundary n-1. Such a way the world has to be displayed. Please, make it happen. So I would like to resume the class, So here my requirement is, have you written this number? What to specify here? Anybody?
21.
21st equal semicolon 26.
It's colon 21
colon.
to
26.
26.
okay. So 26 is always, deducted with a -1 because it will be go up to n minus 1. Let's see, what's output is going to be displayed. Absolutely. So world is going to be extracted as a slicing of the particular thing from the a large string. So this operator is called, slicing operator. So where it
20
expects
to
the lower
26
boundary and
also
as well as
works.
upper. What?
20 to 26 also works. World.
No,
I mean, please try.
it will be taking space also. Space is also having a index value. After each, there is a space is existing, right?
Yeah.
That also be included in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how
Yeah.
is the output is coming world?
You have to assume that there is exist space over here.
Okay.
We have a certain functions to check whether space is existing or not. So let's suppose I'm taking one input, character is equal to input, entered a character. So what I'm doing here, printer ch dot e space. Are you seeing there is a function is called as a e space. If I execute now, I'm entering a character B. Enter. It is false, which means what? Other than space you are entering. Now again I'm executing. Now I'm entering the space. Now you see it will be give you true as an output, which means what? Space is also having a recognition to analyze, which has a placeholder. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, I understand. I explained you how to declare the strings, how to retrieve them, like for forward index and as well as backward index and other things. Now there will be skipping operator, like skipping value within the slicing operator. In the above string, I wanted to be display G O L N T A. These characters I wanted to display. Otherwise you can take other string. The city, which is, which is Bangalore. Now my requirement is display P N A O E. This is my requirement. This is a pattern I want to follow. Then how to write a logic is a matter now using skipping operator. Now the point is print within the city. You have rather than one colon, there will be another colon will be there. Here, if I write a 2, this indicates a skipping value. Skipping value means if I give 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. For every 2 characters, 1 character will be, skipped, which means it will be start from here. The A is not going to be displayed. G is not going to be displayed. L is not going to be displayed. R is not going to be displayed, which means B and A, O, E will be displayed. Now see the output. Yeah. This is a pattern I want. If you want such kind of a pattern, here this particular position after the second colon, whatever the value will be able to specify, this value is called as a skipping value. Skipping. This is a skipping value. So let's suppose I wanted to be display reverse print, like, display string in reverse order. But how do you write a code? Print within the city colon -1. This indicates what? It will be simply display the Bangalore in a reverse order. You see? E, R, O, always. So there are certain patterns we have. In order to fulfill those things, we're supposed to go with a skipping operators concept. Are you clear?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes. Please, these are all very important. Even whenever we are learning about data science and the pandas, NumPy, there also it requires to understand. Therefore, kindly understand what exactly the colon operators will does. So here you are supposed to understand. I am not giving anything here, but still it is taking lower boundary and upper boundary. So if you want to display a complete string, what exactly you are going to specify? You just give lower boundary, upper boundary, it will be print the Bangalore completely. It is optional. If you don't give, by default value, it will be taking it as 0 and lower upper boundary will be n-1. And skipping value is 1 by default. Even if you give 1 also, doesn't make any difference. Simply it will be gives the output. By default, it is 1 skipping value. So these are all, I'll be share with you. There is a PPT presentation where I have done all these exercises and I'll be give you all of them so that you will be able to understand. A lot of assignments we have. So I'll be pasted into the drive where here I'll be pasted. Data structures. Yeah. After the class, I'll be sending to you all these assignments. Okay. So now the point is, using strings concept, we can perform a lot of operations. They are called, string handling functions. String handling functions. Which means there will be string concatenation, string repetition, member searching, indexing, find index, replace, and joining, join function, split function, and L strip, R strip, strip methods to remove the spaces in the string, character conversion functions, character recognition, functions. Yeah, these are all the string handling related functions. We can able to apply them on the string and we can able to get the desired output. So let us understand what do you mean by concatenation, which means what? if there are two strings, string 1, Venkat, string 2, Nayak. So which means what? If you want to perform both of them to be concatenated each other, S1 plus S2 will be shown you. Venkat Nayak will be concatenated each other. Similarly, repetition. S1 string wanted to be repeat 5 times. S1 multiplied by 5, which means it is a repetition, it is not a multiplying. You see the output? If you give small space, it will be displayed like this. So Venkat will be repeated 5 times. Here you can able to write the end is equal to like this, so that you know horizontally and as well as both will be work over here. So it is a one kind of an operation where the string will be repeated, where number can be repeated as per your requirement, but it should be string. So let us understand, like length of the function I wanted to know, which means what? So let's suppose there will be first name called S1. If you wanted to know the length of the S1, just there is a function is called built-in function length function, for which if you give S1, which indicates the how many number of characters are existing in that, will be returned as an output. So now similarly, there is a function called as a find function. Find function is do what it does, it will be retrieve the desired string where it will be started. Let's suppose we'll be taking one particular what is called there is a string like this string will take. So I wanted to find out there will be the word called as a class. For that, print string dot find which particular substring you wanted to find class. So the find is the function which will be finding the class where the initial, wherever the starting index will be started, that would be give you as an output to you. You see, 27 will be the output. What does it mean? In this entire string, wherever there is a class will be start, the C will be index is called as a 27. Right? Because 26 will be the space. This is how, like I'll show you a real-time example. How already they have been executed. They have been already implemented in the most of the scenarios. Let me take one notepad. Yeah. If you look at this is the paragraph, right? I wanted to find there will be a keyword called as AI. AI. If you click on Control F, I wanted to search for the LLM. If you look at, there are two arrows. One is this arrow down, one is upper arrow this. The moment whenever you click on left this down arrow, which means there will be the function exist behind the button called find function. If I click this, you see, it will be go towards downside. If I click this now, it will be go towards up, which means behind this particular button, there will be the find function is existing. Find function is existing. Behind this particular button, our find function is existing. Our find function. Clear? Which means find function is already, is there. Now similarly, go back. We just come back. What is that? Come back to your program. So now if I keep class another time, the find function only give from left to right first class value. But if I change, there will be the string dot rfind, string dot rfind. You see, there will be the function is called rfind, which is a class. Now what is output it is going to give you? See, 43. What does it mean? The rfind function will be searched from the bottom to up. This particular class is started at a 43 index. Therefore, it is given as a 43. This is the output of this, and this is the output of this. Because here you have used the find function, here you have used rfind function.
Multi-3 from left to right or
Left to right only.
okay.
Yeah. But rfind will come from the bottom to up, not top to down. Is that clear? Yeah, there is another situation to find function is that, for suppose you are searching a particular string, but it is not existing. Find function. You are searching Venkat. What is the output it is going to give you? See, -1. -1 means what? You are searching a Venkat in the about string, it is not available. Then it will give you -1 as an answer, which means what? -1 indicates that existing the searching string is not existing. There is another function equivalent to the find function called index function. I'll be taking the same example. Copy index function. Rather than find, I'll be taking index. Rather than R index, I'll be take R index rather than R find. Here, just index. Sorry, it is index where Venkat is not existing. Firstly, you see this particular both true, then I'll be come back to that. You see, same output will be given. Index function will also be given same, but when there is no function there is no string is appear, it will be give you a meaningful message, which is substring is not found. This is a meaningful message. That's the difference between index and as well as find function. Both are useful. Right? Yeah. I hope everyone is practicing, right, simultaneously.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sandeep, are you doing practice?
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know Sandeep yesterday onwards he's attending.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Okay. So these are all data structures are very much useful in down the line classes. So if you have any questions, you ask me very straightforward way. You need not to hesitate. I'm just going through the way how the string handling functions like find function, replace. Let us see the replace function now. So same function. Whatever the string I just wanted to take, like let me. The same string I'll be taking. But I would like to apply the replace function. What is the replace function will do? The older key value will be replaced by the new value. Print string dot replace. What I'm doing here, whatever the keyword, whatever the word is called as a class is going to be replaced with room. You see the output now? Wherever there is a class is replaced with room. So can you just practice once? I'll be back within 1 minute. So I hope everything you have practiced, right?
Yes, sir. Working fine.
Yes, that's great. Then let's go to the next function, which is L strip. L strip. It removes extra spaces from the left hand side of the string. From the left side of the string. Then R strip is the function. It removes extra spaces from the right side of the function, side of the string. And only the strip is the function which is removes both the sides. Yeah. See, in most of the time in real time scenario, whenever we enter the certain value, unknowingly we used to be supposed to be keep a extra spaces. Before going to submit to the server, those extra spaces has to be removed. For that, we'll be taking one example, like, character is equal to input, enter your good name. So whenever you are entering the name, you will be enter intentionally some extra spaces. I have to apply the L strip, refined string. Refined string means what? The string which does not have any kind of extra spaces, which means L strip. What this line will do, this L strip will be applied on the string which is stored in the characters. Remove spaces if they appear at a left side of the string, left side of the string. So if the L strip is removed the extra spaces, whatever the name I have entered and whatever the refined string is should be equal, right? So if refined string is equal to Venkat, after removing the spaces, then it can be say that your string is valid, your name is valid. If L strip is not able to remove the spaces from the string, then I'm expecting the error will be thrown is that, dear, there are extra spaces might exist, might be appear. Kindly give valid string. This is the error. Let me execute. I'm entering the Venkat where extra spaces. Venkat. If L strip will be applied, it will be removed and then refined string and Venkat will be the same. Therefore, it will be give you name is valid. You see the output? Name is valid. In case if the L strip is not going to work, absolutely it will be say you that the extra spaces are working, not working. Now I'll be keep it as R strip, which means right hand side. Now I'm entering the spaces in a left hand side Venkat, but I'm expecting that the R strip is going to remove the spaces from left. It is not able to remove the spaces, right? Then it will give you an output as what? Here there are extra spaces might be appear, kindly give the valid string, which means R strip is able to remove the spaces from the right hand side, not from the left hand side. Therefore, the if condition getting failed, the Venkat is not equal to the spaces with Venkat. Therefore, it is getting failed, then this is going to be executed. Now let us execute with R strip. Venkat, some extra spaces I would be given at the right hand side. Now it will be able to remove the right hand side spaces. Therefore, it is saying that it is a valid. Now I'll be give both the sides, which means the strip method, which is a strip method. Let us execute. Left hand side, I'll be give spaces. Right hand also I'll be give spaces. You see the output? The name is valid. Yes, sir. So you supposed to be practice once with a L strip. Once with a L strip. Isn't it? Next time, R find export string is equal to ch dot R strip. Paste here, it will be a strip. So please check with 3 possible operations so that you will get to know. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so rest of the functions like related to strings, like conversions, like a determination of characters, split, join, all these we'll see in the next class, in tomorrow's class. I think up to what extent we have seen, I think all these will be done. And strip method or strip and strip is done. So leftover will be join and split, and these two, all these I'll be covered in tomorrow's class with appropriate examples, right? So I'll be concluding the session. Do you have any questions?
Sir, MongoDB PDF notes are not
Hmm.
uploaded, sir, as of now.
Okay, I'll be saving that. I'll be saving. Today I'll be upload all this to the drive. Kindly follow that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Madhu. Yeah.